like 5 minutes ago would have been great. No,
I
I
have
should have
a
double-checked that
random
myself
blue
anyway.
14.
Awesome. Which is a right good time for the recap anyway. We have come to the Spider's Cave. We have dealt a significant amount of damage to the Order of the Bear. They are pretty much totally unable to raid Ramshorn, and their patrols in the wilderness have been slaughtered almost to a man. However, their camp remains heavily defended, so the party has returned here, hoping to finish the spiders off before any more of them can hatch.
Oh, those are single file tunnels, my dude. Ozzy will take his place closer to the middle.
Yeah, Turn's going to try and just be next to Beak. He's feeling pretty good about his new armor set.
What do you mean? Like, yes, yeah. You are on the dungeon map.
Oh, did Turn give his little speech before we went in?
I'll assume so.
And roll your D8.
This is our third and final time entering the cave, for sure.
So, I was informed that something happened to the previous warlock that went into this cave.
He met his god, which was his...
Oh, yeah, for the YouTube audience, if anyone actually ends up watching these things through all the way through ever, Ozzy has respect into Warlock.
I had a second seal on me, and it was the only second seal in the universe, and I wasted it on turning into a warlock.
We'll see how he feels about that decision when we get to the goblins.
Can I roll a perception check to see that motherfucker right up there?
Yeah, no, we're just rolling initiative right now. There are trapdoor spiders and a wolf spider all coming to murder y'all.
Sweet.
I am just pulling out my bestiary right now.
Oh, fun. Let me press the initiative button.
Are we missing the tracker, or...?
Wait, where's Imsh's player?
Imstrag is a hireling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't realize that. I thought he was another player.
Nope. There are actually... you weren't there for when we were in town, but there's a total of 12 hirelings, or there were. One or two of them died in the bandit assault. But yeah, and 4 of them randomly are available each week. So...
Oh, cool. Am I technically pulled from the hireling pool?
Yeah, so is Jethro, actually. Dern and Beak are the only surviving ones who...
Started off the party.
Yeah.
I'm a totally not mysterious BioWare NPC. Oh, that fucked up.
Actually, it was funny. Like, when Jethro first joined, right, I had this big old crowd of hirelings because I was introducing them at the same time to get Jethro with the party. And immediately, I'm pretty sure it was Beak, looks at an Ogrelon NPC, and it's like, we want that one. And there's this guy, with the gold outline, clearly the player character sitting right next to him. This other guy who has not even an expansion race, just clearly an NPC. Couldn't be more obvious. You want the big guy.
Clearly. Just completely ignores Jethro. That's great. Five hours until Mage Armor wears off. Oh, right.
Dern is in there, and that's right, because Jethro needs a roll from me this time. Okay.
Oh, right, I'm Pact of the Fiend. Charisma modifier plus Warlock level. Dude, I am temp hit. I am the god of temp hit points. Oh, no, I have 5 temp hit points, and since they're from different sources, they stack. So if I murder something with my Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna get 6 temp hit points, and it's gonna be great. Call me a squishy caster now, you fuck.
Beak is first, then.
Of course he's first.
Yep. All the spiders that are visible are visible.
Ah! Ata. I do like how you can move and multi-attack in 5e, it's nice. Oh, I'm not in darkness.
Alright, that is... So the spear skewers it all by itself, which means if you have any movement left, you can shuffle over and kill the other one.
Cleave. Oh. Oh no, Cleave doesn't exist in this game, which makes me actually kind of sad. It'd be a nice addition. Oh no, trapdoor spider.
Alright, the trapdoor spider hops on up.
Aha! Have at thee, foul bird!
Get out of my house! I just finished making it. Goddamn funnel weavers kicked me out of the old one. Again.
Still. Darn it, I wish Animal Friend worked on not snakes.
Ooh, that is a hit, which means you must make a Constitution save.
I like how everyone just immediately just...
Alright, you have passed and then some. So you will be taking half damage.
How much damage did Trapdoor... Oh, that's not a lot of damage. It's not like what was it? It's not like tiger spiders, which just kind of annihilate something.
No. Tiger spiders have real potent venom.
It was... See tiger spiders just walk up to someone the moment they get a cesspit. Delete. That was certainly something. Reminds me of playing first level 3.5. Hey, Dern, do you see shit?
All right, a wolf spider rushes to attack Dern and hits nothing.
Ooh, Dern will repost.
All right, go for it.
Aha! Ho, 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 shit.
Aha! Repo straight through the spider's eye and halfway through its body, and it falls limp. It's also your actual legit turn now.
Damn. What fucking fighter is Dern playing?
I'm a battle master.
Yeah, the one with the class features.
The really good one. Yeah, that one. The one that isn't the Eldritch Knight.
Or the
I'm
champion.
gonna go and help
So
out.
far as I'm concerned, champion is an NPC class.
The Brute does what the Champion does better.
I've not looked at the Brute. Or
Oh, the
all
Brute-
the
the-
expansion classes I've skimmed them, but I haven't really looked closely.
Oh, they're real fun. No, the fighter gets better and better classes with each expansion, and the champion's just a sad excuse for a fucking class.
I mean, most of its benefits are passive, which is nice, because it means that, like, for hirelings and for mooks, like, a lot of the Order of the Lion mooks are based on the champion, because,
Yeah.
you can make it real easy, real simple,
But friends don't let friends play the champion fighter.
yeah, no, it's not a PC class. Unless if you're brand new to, like, all of D&D, and you have
Which
no
then I will
internet,
hand you a
you're
barbarian
still-
instead.
That's true, that's actually probably better.
Or a brute, because a brute does the champion better. Anyways, so does Dern hit or not?
Oh, yeah, no, Dern squash that thing. It's a trapdoor spider. He kills it.
Squished.
Yeah, low AC, terrible HP. They're not,
I could be
They're not a huge
lasering
threat.
him for 10 hit points.
you cut off.
I look at
Alright.
Beak and I do we have any of that anti-venom or
Yeah, Jethro has it. Oh, right, we
He
still
has it, it's
Jethro.
not in his inventory. So. Alright.
Oh, am I locked in space-time now, or is combat over?
No, combat is over. This is used for spiders in the wilderness, but it's also used for the entire spider dungeon.
Okay. Oh, nice critical medicine check.
Indeed. That will give you a total of 3. I'll give you an extra one for the natural 20.
Nice.
3 different antivenoms.
As Ozzy just stands there, Yuan-Ti shit-eating grin clear under his mask.
Probably best to give it to Imshtarag, since he's left on the front lines. I will give
Oh, there's the spider.
Jethro there. That means he is not resistant to poison, because everyone else already is. So,
Yeah, that I was just moving up a tiny bit because I'm a sniper.
Dern will point to the west. I think it was this way.
Yeah, that's why I brought cartographer's tools. Speaking of, I am mapping this the entire time.
I assumed as much, since you mentioned it earlier. So yeah, I will, from this point onwards, I will go ahead and direct you to places you've already been. But this time, you get to guess based on memory.
So, should I feel or lazy the spider over there, or is combat back up again now that we can see another spider?
It hasn't noticed you, or at the very least, it's not running to murder you right now.
Oh, sweet.
Funnel weavers are usually the ones that instantly try to slaughter you as soon as you're Even
All
though,
right,
hey, how
sweet.
close
So
is
I'm
Dern?
just gonna
Ah, nope,
initiate
never
here.
mind. Dern got within range. He's inside of 30 feet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What did you aggro, Dern? Oh, it's just a pair of wolf. Is that a tiger spider?
Nah, it's wolf spiders. Tiger
Oh,
spiders
thank
have a different token. Is that? That is barely a hit. Which is what? Six piercing damage and a Constitution save. Although, yeah, you are anti-venomed, so you will take half damage.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll take half damage from the poison and 1/4 if you make the save. That is exactly enough to make the save. Which is, this is, yeah, the standard 2d6.
Oh no. Tiny amount of damage.
Divided by 4. So, okay, a total of 7 damage. Wipes out your inspiration and deals 2 actual points of damage as the fangs slip through the cracks.
Oh.
Okay. So much for a surprise round. It is now Beak's turn. All right. Yeah. Okay. Spiders are up, like, for realsies now. So first of all, 2 more attacks on Dern from the guys in front. And that's pretty good, but not good enough for the shiny new armor.
The shiny, blood-covered armor.
Dern gets an attack of opportunity as the spider crawls overhead.
Stab. Okay, so first off,
third spider. I already used my reaction to the repost.
Oh. So are you reposting the top or the bottom one? Because they both failed to hit you.
The top one.
All right. You hack off both its front legs as it tries to pull you in for a bite. And it does that whole spidery thing where it rolls onto its back and curls up.
it admits defeat that you are the victor.
Okay, an attack on Beak. That's a miss. He double moved to get that far. This one is double move to get here, but it's just going to stop and engage Dern.
Hey, Dern, how do you feel about burning hands?
Yeah, maybe
Well,
we
I
can
have-
go this way.
And yes, a whole bunch of double moving going on. There are a ton of spiders all over the walls and ceiling right now. But that is it for them. Dern is up. Have fun with that.
So, bye, Dern.
He does have fantastic AC now, and these guys do not have very good attack rolls. They're nearly bowling for 20s. So,
No, Dern is this is par for course. The spider.
Hey, Dern, how do you feel about burning hands?
Go for it. I will start hacking to my west. So we'll start with the guy too.
Oh, I can just hit all of them in the burning hands cone. That's awesome. All the ones around you are probably just gonna get annihilated.
that's a hit for sure. And exactly enough damage to carve that one in half.
Well, Dern will put his shield up and see what happens.
Alright, it is Jethro's turn. He will move in back here. Let's see if the dice love me playing Jethro any more than they love CJ. So, Toll of the Dead, a wisdom save.
Come on, spiders. You can't do it. You can't do it, spiders. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll have him do Toll of the Dead against that one way in the back.
Frittata.
They got a +1 wisdom. Go figure. And yep, makes the save. No damage.
Alright, so...
Jethro's legacy continues.
Dern, I apologize, but our relationship is merely professional. I hope you don't mind some fire. Oh, shit. I forgot to click the spell card. Why does it appear under attack spells? Game, what the fuck? Okay, no, don't fucking... Oh, it doesn't have a description. Fucking DC 13 reflex saves on all of these spiders and Dern. I'm sorry, Dern.
Okay. How many spiders was that exactly?
1, 2, 3, 4 spiders. They're all wolf spiders.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm just gonna go nearest to farthest on that. So
These two fail their save, I guess, and take 13 damage. Let's go with 13 damage.
and what was the DC? 13.
DC's 13, yeah.
And
Damage is good.
I'm taking the first roll. That's how it works. First
Okay.
roll or leftmost roll.
Alright, so anyone who makes a save takes half. Everyone who fails a save takes full. Oh,
Okay,
no!
so these guys
shit.
are
Shit,
taking.
there's an extra D6 in there because I casted second level slots now.
Oh, you can roll an extra D6 or you can re-roll the whole thing. Either way, that was a pretty average roll, so whatever. All right,
nice.
so 16 damage, 8 on the ones that saved, and 16 on the ones that did not. And Dern did not make his save, so he is taking full damage.
I
all 16
apologize,
of it to
Dern.
the face.
Oh, sweet. I killed, let's see. So let me just double
Yes,
check
the
my stupid
High
roll
court was consumed by flame. Several of the spiders fall dead, and Dern is
And-
baking in his brand new armor.
Yeah, Dern screams out in pain that rings throughout the caves.
And then Ozzy gains temporary hit points. Your suffering fuels me. And that's my turn.
All right, Imp Starag is up.
Oh, Imsh could reposition Ozzy. I technically haven't moved yet, so...
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, Ozzy was the last turn, so he can move now. He will take an attack of opportunity from the wolf spider as he disengages, though.
Oh no. Oh no. And hit. Oh no, I got hit. For how much damage?
6 damage, and you're
And-
immune to poison, so no need to worry about the save.
No.
Yeah, you got those two flanked. So that will be a hit. Hacks off a couple of legs of the singed spider, and it's done for. Okay. Beak's turn. Sensible. Yep. There is no way it can turn that it doesn't have one of its 3 back squares pointing to someone.
As Beak steps on it super hard. Quick, Dern, retreat to the... Oh wait, no, it's the spider's turn.
Okay, let's move these guys to the front so that they'll be visible.
Oh shit, I did a lot of damage to Dern, I apologize.
Alright, Dern, if you have a reaction left, you can take it to swipe at that wolf spider as it crawls through your threatened space.
All right.
You have skewered one of the spiders as it crawls into position. A wolf spider attacks you. Not even close. What does a funnel weaver attack at? Also a +3, I think. Ah, not even that.
As everything continues to miss Dern.
Yep. He is
Which is weird, because my
impenetrable.
burning hands didn't.
Turn's gonna keep hacking. We'll start with the
Being
wolf
perfectly
spider.
honest, I think that burning hands did more damage to Dern than the spiders had any hope to.
Friendly fire isn't.
Alright, top or bottom?
The wolf spider I was targeting.
Alright.
And then
Sword
he's
sinks
gonna
through the carapace, but it's still alive.
do action surge and attack. Same spider again.
Did you say the spitting spider?
The same spider, the one
Oh.
who just hit there.
Okay. Yep. Sliced that one right in half. Okay, Jethro will move up. He's pretty confident that the spiders don't have an AoE.
A good will save?
I mean, their will save is lower than their dex, so, you know.
Oh, go figure. I said, as I say, said setting spiders on fire. Anyways, so he's gonna take a swing, I assume?
He is tolling the dead.
Come on.
And
God do it.
Funnel Weaver. Barely misses
Oh my
the
god,
save.
it got someone.
A ringing bell casts its doom upon the spider, which somehow damages it. I don't know, man. I don't know the plot on this. Ozzy, it is your turn.
Sweet, and that's the last spider
And-
standing?
Yep, you can move through allied squares, so I would recommend you go there and cast another Burning Hands in that direction.
I am not
That sounds
casting
like-
another Burning Hands because I'm not dumb. Instead, I will.
But it worked
cast-
so well the first time.
Oh yeah, it worked great until Dern lost most of his hit points. The only thing that did more damage during a single attack was a wolf spider, and you know it. No, instead, that funnel leader gets to taste the Eldritch Blast. Pew and fail. Next. Imp.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That dog is flipping its shit. Like, wow. Sounds absolutely terrified. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or these spiders have seriously repopulated. In fairness, they definitely refilled the nest before they would start going out. Well, except for the wolf spiders, actually. The wolf spiders are hunters, which means they will actually leave the nest even if there's plenty of room inside because they need food.
Holy shit, I am super sorry about that.
Yeah, Dern's gonna walk over to Ozzy.
What,
and he'll
the
place
freaking out
his-
dog?
Yeah, my dog freaked out and started barking because I'm ringing the doorbell.
Well, Dern's gonna walk over to Ozzy, and he'll put his still warm gauntlet on his shoulder. And smile
Yes.
at him, and he'll say, "Don't do that again."
No promises.
If you say that, Dern will then smack you with his backhand. I'll roll to hit if that's what you want to do.
Are you proficient in unarmed strike?
I am not.
Have fun rolling a disadvantage.
So I
But
just
hey,
roll
go for it.
Strength to strike.
You miss.
What does Ozzy do at that point?
Well, ducks under the strike for starters.
Yeah, Ozzy just ducks under the strike, cackles a bit, and walks away.
And then Dern will strike him with his sword, actually, at this point.
Seriously? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want
Dern's
to stop
pissed
you,
off.
but watch him get a crit or just a miss.
Do I get advantage if he turned his back on me?
Actually, yeah, that's basically like a sneak attack. So
And then Dern will say, "Whoops. Sorry about that, buddy."
get the feeling that it's going to end poorly. But yes, Dern just straight up hacks into Ozzy's shoulder from behind.
Time to make a will save to be the bigger UNT.
Oh. Well, all this shenanigans are going on.
Ozzy just sighs and walks away.
Jethro?
Dern's going to sit down and say he needs to rest.
All right, Jethro has concocted himself another potion, an antivenom from the dead spiders. So, we're taking a short rest here?
Yeah. As Ozzy is barely phased by the stab wound.
So that's plus 7 HP.
Alright. Just roll D8. I would just roll a D8 with nothing.
I believe you get your con mod.
Oh, alright.
Like, on average, it's
Oh,
basically
shoot.
second reserve health, but, you know, sometimes the dice can fuck you, so.
And Ozzy's spell is fully recharged. That's nice, having fully recharging spells.
Yep, you definitely just look it up. You do get your con mod too. Hit dice.
All right. Well, Dern's ready to go again.
Hey! Holy shit, who the fuck? Can I cast friendship on them?
I mean, yes, they're creatures.
No, do you know how bad the friend cantrip is?
I can't remember exactly, but I know that a ton of people have it in this campaign.
Okay. Yeah, enchantment really got shafted this edition. Knighting it up. As
Dern will
Ozzy pulls
rush
his
into
circle
combat.
further around him.
The
Well,
pair approach. You got the weird knight here.
how weird.
Yeah, he is from the Order of the Weird. So he's got leather armor, big old longbow, and a couple of animal skins, properly skinned. No fur still attached, but
Of
got
course.
those draped over her shoulders. This over here, this woman is extremely pale, and in many other ways, clearly a vampire. So.
Make of that what you will.
What does Dern know about vampires?
Yeah, the vampires, the Vlatla clan, are a clan of vampires who camp out in the local catacombs. The people bury their dead there, and the Vlatla clan then uses them for necromantic experiments.
How romantic.
Right?
Romantic.
Yeah, basically, like, they aren't actively killing anyone, they're just desecrating remains. And they've been here doing that for like 30 years. So everyone figures they're probably okay. Like, at least not an immediate threat. Maybe they're planning to take over the world, but yeah.
And it's daytime.
But yes. Huh?
It's daytime currently. If I walked outside.
Yes. Yeah. She is stuck in these caves
No.
until nightfall. Yeah, the weird night approaches. Hello there. Truth be told, I did not expect to see someone else here either. I had heard someone had ventured into these caves and returned alive. Would that be you, or is this just a popular tourist trap these days?
No, that would be myself and my companion Beak. And we're joined by a couple fellow new travelers.
Ozzy pulls his mask on a little tighter to cover up his face. I assume this was a tourist trap.
The last time we made it all the way to the nest before we had to retreat from the huge spider.
It's heartening to know that you made it that far. That is my destination. The Order of the Weird cannot allow these perversions of nature to survive.
As he says that, I will kind of glance at the vampire and nod my head. Indeed, we agree.
The weird knight glances at the vampire and nods back to you. It is unfortunate that the Order of the Weird has such limited resources for this task. I was the only one they could spare for it.
An entire order of knights and only one to spare. Knights.
The Order of the Weird has seen better days. At this point, the thrall steps forward. My masters bid me make contact with you. I have a message for you from them, an offer. Two, in fact.
We're listening. Go on.
They have lived over a century, have much time to accumulate wealth. They would gladly share it with those who can help them with a few small problems. Something's gone wrong in the catacombs. The skeletons are in rebellion. I didn't even know they could do that.
Well,
This leaves my masters in need of a new army with which to contain them. Well, unless someone were to help them deal with the problem. But you seem intent on dealing with these spiders, and fortunately, my masters have a plan that coincides with yours. We know these vermin can be controlled. That's what they were made for. When the spiders hatch, if they hatch under the thumb of the Vlatla clan, we can use them to bring stability back to the catacombs. The skeletons will never have to trouble Ramshorn.
Can I roll an Arcana check on that spider stuff, or would that be a nature check?
It would be Arcana.
For
These
some
giant spiders are
background,
not of nature.
but for some background, the last time we were here, we did see a few notes.
With that Arcana check, you know that the vermin are designed to be controlled as machines of war in a primordial age, but you have no idea how it actually happened. But yeah, they found some notes that would have allowed them to do so.
That's the mad ravings of the drow who are decimated and destroyed here.
Yeah, it's true. It was the last people who tried that did get eaten, so...
As Ozzy's like, this sounds incredibly stupid. Vampire, your plan shall go poorly.
Do not question the wisdom of my masters. They have been casting spells that would shatter your mind since before you were born.
Sorry for the delay. Can you bring me to where everyone else is?
Ah, hello there. There.
Like how CJ is just a walking advertisement.
If you help us in the cave now, we will very much consider your offer.
I would be more than happy to rend these spiders asunder. But only if you promise you will not destroy the eggs. Merely clear out their defenders so that my masters can control when they hatch.
I look at the Weird Knight while she's saying this, and can I get like a sense of what he's thinking?
Sure, roll insight for that. And he automatically rolls a deception check, whether or not he's lying, just to... But you're beating it, which means that you can tell that he hates this vampire and everything she stands for.
I will attack the vampire then.
Haha, have fun with that. Roll it.
Well, I was going to send a message to the Weird Knight and be like, be prepared to just stab her. But, you know. Well, darn, that's a darn shame.
Yep, you're missing there, so let's go ahead and roll up some initiative. No, she's looking right at you. I mean, she's surprised in the sense that she doesn't get to act in this, surprise round, but her back is not turned. So, a noble effort, but no dice.
Oh my god, why is everyone so fucking fast?
Her and the knight.
I guess I should roll for initiative, eh?
No,
No,
I was
Jethro
running your guy, so you got 10.
Oh, okay.
However, Vampire Bitch doesn't get a turn for the moment.
No, the surprise round is over. Dern just used it missing. I mean, Beak does go first, so
You should go full Tentro on her.
those are all hits. Let's see.
Daisy Hush.
Oh, hang on, not the 12. Nah, I misread that as 16 for some reason. Her AC is not great, but it isn't that low. All right, Dern is next.
Dern's in a position, which might provoke.
It does. What kind of attack roll has she got? That kind. Doesn't look like that'll
Dern's
hit,
going
though.
to repost the miss.
And
With advantage. I have advantage now, right? With the Weird Knight?
Yes. Hang on. Yeah, no, Northeast won't help her.
All right, and then Dern will attack. Is a 17 good?
Yes.
And then Dern's going to action surge since he rested.
What? Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
I haven't adjusted her health yet, so
Yeah, Dern's in a Nova right now, so hopefully.
there. Health adjusted. Vlatla is up.
That's a lot of hit points. Wait, why does Beak keep moving?
They should be on top. Yeah, it must be because I just barely stuck her on the top, so I guess your token is always on top, which is a good feature actually, because shuffling dead tokens around so I can get NPCs on top of each other is kind of a hassle. All right, so she is going to turn to Beak, or no, you know what? Who is? Dern has actually been the biggest source of damage so far, so she will attack. Yeah, she'll go ahead. She'll give it Dern a shot. That is a
She has a
hit
plus
with her
6.
claws. So 5 damage. And with the bite, or that, ignore that. That was the damage roll. And there we go. Misses with the bite attack.
Too bad Dern can't riposte that.
Okay.
No, he's moving back to shoot her with
He's got a
arrows.
longbow.
So which
And,
direction did you guys go?
Dern already used up her reaction, so this is the perfect opportunity for him to step back and unload with what he's good at.
Pop, watching bitches drop.
So what direction did you guys go? I'm still here with Ozzy and Imp Starag.
To the south. Yeah, Jethro should have vision. He just can't see where you are. He was around a bend in the tunnel.
Hey, Jethro. A Cham managed to succeed with to Toll the Dead.
Yeah. It was a goddamn miracle.
Oh, good.
So, what are you doing, Jethro?
Oh, it's my turn now, is it? I guess, so are we fighting the Thrall here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Alright, because I could hear the conversation, but I couldn't see the icons being dealt with.
Nope,
Very well.
she just ate 40 damage in a single round of combat. Is that your only damage cantrip?
I've got the sacred flame thing too.
Why are you? Bong. Dink donk da dink donk. Well, I would
Yes.
Eldritch Blast her into a fucking corner, but
There we are. So I was not anticipating having to have my Vatla combat theme, but I got it now.
Oh, nice combat
All right.
theme.
And let's roll her will.
Tails.
Yes.
Bam!
Someone with a good will save
All
actually
right.
failed.
Ozzy, it's your turn.
Undead are such weak creatures. We're the only of scorn. Fiends, on the other hand, have real power. Let's see, and then Burning Hands. Sorry, not Burning Hands. Scorching Ray. So I'm going to roll 3 attack rolls at +5.
Go ahead and go for it.
I'm rolling.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That one will hit.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
What? What's up? Going to assume it's not a problem right now. The scorching ray sears through the undead flesh of her shoulder.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Fire spells do a lot of damage.
Imsterag is up. He will try. An attempt was made.
As Beak Fleck
Alright.
his shirt just rips off.
Thrall is going to turn into mist. Pop over here. Reform.
Ozzy stabs her.
And maim Ozzy.
Oh, wait. Why does she... It's not her turn.
Is it not?
No,
Damn,
it's Beak's.
That's right. She has an 18, but there's a whole bunch of 18s. Okay, that's the problem. It is Beak's turn. There are 4 18s on this initiative tracker. I apologize. That first one will hit for the 6 damage. Oh, that's right, you are flanking. So an extra damage then. Plink.
And
Yes.
the third one...
But the
The
third
third
one
one
will
just...
not. The third one is sad. No.
fucking-
Legendary actions are the domain of the proper members of the Vatla clan. The Thralls have some neat magic tricks, but nothing on that level. Anyway, Thorns' turn.
All right, turns to attack again.
All right, 7 damage with the flank.
And then he'll use his phone action to heal himself.
Second wind, or
Oh, yeah, second.
okay. Let me note that. Alright, the Thrall will now gaseous form behind Ozzy. And you can take attacks of opportunity against the gas if you want, against the mist, but unless you have magical weapons, it won't actually do anything.
Oh, you never know. It might be a nat 20, right?
I mean, nat 20 or not, it's she's just flat out immune to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage while she's in mist form.
Oh, right. You can't cantrip as an attack of opportunity, can you?
Nope. So, looks like the claw is going to hit for 10 damage. And the bite will miss.
Wait, she's in gaseous form and she's clawing and biting us, or?
No,
she
she
just
returned to physical
appeared.
form. She returned to corporeal form behind Ozzy in order to murder him.
Little does she know that Ozzy has a trick called Burning Hands.
Alright, Weird Knight is coming up here to snipe.
Oh, jeez.
Pegs her, she's on her last leg. Legs, yeah, you know that phrase, you know what I'm getting at. But nah, she has been
That's
cut
how
to
I
pieces,
believe you.
covered in burns and wounds. 2 different arrows sticking out of her now. Oh, although she actually does regenerate a little bit of damage, but not much.
Oh, okay. Jethro?
What? So would it's just weapon attacks that get nerfed with this, right?
She's not in gaseous form anymore.
Yeah, she re-solidified in order to hit Ozzy,
Oh.
and necrotic would have affected her anyway, so yeah. See, against undead, you seem to do fine.
It's just everything else with that have terrible will saves. Do great.
Alright, Ozzy, you may be able to finish her off. She's only got a sliver of health left.
Ozzy just holds his hands together to do the Burning Hands. Perish.
Nice.
And yeah, that's going to be perishing her regardless of how well she saves. Can't even take
As
the hat.
Ozzy just melts her, melts the rock behind her. And then
She
gains
is consumed by flame and reduced to ash.
And then Ozzy gains 6 temp HP. Woohoo.
I'll look at Jethro. Is she dead?
Darkest Dungeon
Back
theme,
to
why?
Because we're still in the spider cave. So the Vlatla battle overrode it for a bit, but now you're back to the ambient music, which is this
Oh, nice.
spider theme.
As I was like, so my chest is bleeding profusely. I need to sit down and take a breather and treat that.
Weird Knight walks over to the vampire and stamps the bones a bunch. Set it on fire. Or drive a stake through its heart. Either way,
I
take
already
care of that.
covered the fire part.
Yeah. Thank you for your assistance, but tell no one what happened. There was never a vampire in this cave. The last thing the Order needs now is a war.
And back up to full spell slots.
I nod my head.
I do thank you for your assistance, however. I would be honored to accompany you to the nest to light it ablaze. Why can't I talk?
I do. Who is calling me?
Allied, no. But we have an understanding. At the very least, we do not fight each other openly for the town of Ramshorn. My Order's concern is that the town might be wiped out in the process. The vampires would need to rapidly increase the number of their skeletal infantry.
Which they were having a war with. The vampires are a non-entity at the moment.
I mean, not in this cave. But, in general, there are still 5 named vampires and, like, 8 thralls. Nothing seems to have survived the fire except for a bit of pocket change. But hey, 6 gold pieces.
Ooh, big money. Man, that 21 damage was just perfectly timed.
Yeah, if everyone is done resting up, if people need to take a short rest and stuff, I guess that would remove guidance. Please do. Beard Knight is all in favor of this. Yes, in fact, if anyone has spare room in their pack, you could take it to the heart of the nest. First of all, set the bones on fire a second time when you get there to help them crumble that much more. And secondly, if anyone finds them there, well, there's bones in a giant spider nest. That's not even slightly weird. I'll go ahead and just delete the token outright then. I mean, the flesh has been well and truly seared from her bones, so you just need to cram what's left of those charred and stamped up bones into someone's back and it's fine.
Oh, I just love being a warlock of life, baby.
I mean, of the leftover bones, at this point it's going to be like 5, maybe 10 pounds. The Weird Knight can carry her himself if he has to. Cool.
Onwards.
Okay, hang
Weird
on.
Knight. Knight,
Let me
do you know
run.
the way to the nest?
No, he just got here. Nope. He got inside, he found the vampire hiding there, and
I
they
see
had a bit of a spat.
I see corpses over yonder. Okay.
Oh, that's back outside, right?
Oh, found it. Found corpses down. Those are.
Found a trapdoor burrow.
Up. So I see corpses down this way. Oh, path.
And he's a generic Weird Knight, but let me go ahead and give him a name real quick.
Jumping spiders.
Willie the Weird Knight.
Oh, path splits into 3 set. No, it
Let's
does not.
call him
That's a DM wall.
Winev.
Winev.
No, what that is, there's a lot of verticality in this dungeon, and there's no clear level breaks. So if you see a sudden black wall, what that means is that I need to move something to the back. So there.
Jethro, I suggest not going too far ahead.
No. He killed a couple of trapdoor spiders at the entrance, but that's all.
Ah! I stepped onto a not walkable tile.
You activated my trap card.
What? Where? Oh, hello there, trapdoor spider.
And it successfully pounces upon Beak, which means you get to make a con save. Whoa. You do have anti-venom active, so 5 damage from that.
Ow.
Damn good damage rolls from this thing, too. And it is now clinging to your back and will continue doing poison damage
Oh my.
every round until you get it off. It is your turn, however. You can strength check to try and get it off of you.
Oh. Backdrop?
You take disadvantage to attack it while it's attached to you. But yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say backdrop it, but you know.
Yeah, you have no trouble flinging that thing off of you.
Oh. Oh.
Alright.
I see how you are.
Dern's turn then.
I'll step up and hack away. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Oh, I skipped their turn, didn't I? Well, they had an 18 too, so that works. Alright, the jumping spider is not within pouncing range, which means it's just going to regularly attack Dern. Almost, man. And this one is actually going to back up there. Ah. Still not far enough away, so instead it's going to run out and attack directly. And miss. Weird
As
Knight will
Ozzy's
move over
it's still his
here.
turn.
Fire on the jumping spider. Nice
That's
roll.
Splat.
Pegs the jumping spider, and it is done for. Jethro, it is your
A
turn.
felling blow. Well, Jethro, you can control the dead.
I think I'll try Sacred Flame for once, which is gonna do terrible. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. Spiders have awesome dexterity.
That's strength.
Oh, is it strength?
Yeah.
No, it's dexterity.
It's dexterity
Oh, it
save.
is?
That's what it says on the thing.
Oh, guess it is. Alright.
Strength would be a different story, but
Yeah.
as
I thought
the
it was
spider skitters aside the burst of flame from the ground, and it is Ozzy's turn.
As Ozzy's like, that's not how you do magic. This is how you do magic. Fuck.
Spider skitters out of the way of that too.
My headphones keep coming unplugged. I'm sorry. And that's my turn.
And after dodging,
Imsh.
it makes damn it, that did not go to where I wanted it to. Oh well. Alright, that's a huge big ol' link, but yeah, this is the pose that the spider makes after Ozzy boasts and misses. And slightly afterwards, he is splattered by Imshtarag.
Imsh hate spiders. Splat. I have some supreme egg on my face.
All right, that is all the spiders in sight for now. But yes, it appears as though some of them have repopulated.
They came from here, I think.
So I can use that channel healing on you. Yeah, I figured that was gonna be the quest. 15 hit points. And that's all my healing till the next short rest.
According to your character sheet, you've still got some.
Oh yeah, I guess I got the level
spells
2.
left.
We just rested. We just had a short rest. Did we not rest as well? Or?
He gets his spells on a long rest. On a short rest, all he can do is that little 15 hit point healing that he just used. So
I've got 2 level 2 spells, but I figured that might be better to save, maybe.
Oh, you only get the one channel for short rest? Or?
Oh. Lasering that. Oh, do I have to make a spot check to see the trapdoor spider and laser
nah,
it?
this is part of its burrow, so it's just hanging out.
Ozzy interjects with the trapdoor spider.
This thing is not behaving like a proper token. Fortunately, I happen to know that 6 damage is enough to kill it, so I'll just delete that completely. Because like its HP bubble isn't popping up, it's not snapping to grid. I don't know what's wrong with that, so I'm just getting rid of it. And he did enough damage to kill it anyway.
Just remember, don't run within 30 feet of them. Laser them from a distance, and the Weird Knight can fucking... And then a tiger spider suddenly pounces on you from the shadows. Oh, tunnel weavers. Or funnel weavers. Oh, that's a big one.
I remember, yeah, we crawled around the edge here to the south, right?
As Ozzy just jumps that gap.
I'm just trying to keep him more or less centered with the party. So... Nah, I can go ahead and move him and the Weird Knight together. I'll just bunch them together. And...
Oh my, that's a lot of spiders.
You guys remember this chamber? Oh, I've got the old map still on top. Let me fix that. You are now underneath that spot.
That'd be the
Now
worst.
you spread them out. These are actually spread out so that I could figure out how many anti-venoms you got. Yeah, originally they were 3 and 4 deep, packed into just a couple of spaces, like right in front of the party's front line, with a couple that crawled over to get the back. But
Hey, there's my body.
I can't see shit over here.
yeah, no. You are directly above the nest right now. So I had a bunch of stuff that was still on the token layer that's supposed to be on the GM layer. Should be all set up right properly now, though.
This is a nice map.
It is made with Gabriel Picard's tiles, although I did assemble them myself, so I can take credit for that.
And this is where we're
Not like an
saying
IKEA thing either, but just like actual dungeon design.
I try and motion the beak to slow down. This is where we were descending downwards, right? Yeah, let's strategize.
Weren't we using that flaming sphere to try to flank them, sort of, or something? Isn't that the plan?
I have. What flaming sphere?
Oh, right.
Am I poison immunity?
I don't think that's the. I would.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
wave
I was-
easy back.
I was cycling through your stuff in order to make sure.
Hey, look, a dead character. What I'm concerned with is. Oh, that's a
What-
big one. What the fuck is a huntsman? Oh, that's big.
What is the plan?
Did we make that mistake last time? They can climb, remember?
We don't have many more tactics other than that.
Well, even if we have no plan, Dern's gonna talk like he has a plan for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, as always, he writes that down on his map and it's like, okay, duly noted.
So yeah, we've had our struggles and our disagreements and our violent ends.
You stabbed me in the chest.
But that was to make you a stronger and better party member, which indeed you
You
have.
stabbed me in the
Prove yourself.
chest.
It was the back, technically. You know,
There's
it's-
like an 80% chance that you will not end up like our last warlock. So focus on the bright side.
Wasn't your last warlock a worshipper of the great and powerful old gods?
he said
Honestly,
something about
we
that.
have no idea what he worshipped. He just babbled on about being eaten first.
He sounds like a foolish idiot and an idiot.
And if you ask Amesh, you know, I can get
Couldn't
hot-headed
tell ya.
sometimes.
I mean, he seemed very convinced, but he was hard to understand, which means he's either very dumb or very smart.
That big spider probably doesn't have a good reflex save, just putting that out there.
I have a suggestion. I have thaumaturgy, so I could like make the ground rumble to attract them, but the big guy couldn't get us.
Well, we will not. The big spider held back last time, so if we
Yeah,
can get in
but
the same scenario where the big spider holds back while we finish off.
Didn't the
group.
big spider help flank towards the left last time? Like
The
through
big
the
spider
back.
kind of just watched while the little spiders ate us all.
Well, if
There's a
nothing
pillar
else,
in
we
the
can
way
try
of
to
that
summon an
giant
Oz. He
spider.
could do a blast of fire, and then we just do stab them in the face.
And let's try not to aggro the big spider if we can. Yeah.
So, do I start the rumble or not?
I don't want to be up front.
Well, Dern's gonna ramble on for a while about brotherhood and how pain is to our advantage.
Unless you make a mocking hand gesture while you do it.
And Dern is so tempted just not to inspire you, but it's fine.
I kind of poke the ground near us with light, just, you know, so we have an extra light in case someone dies.
It's not the.
Well, last time you had to crawl in.
So, the spiders. Right.
Yeah, you're gonna. Is the plan here to just sit here figuring out what to do forever and eternally postpone the need to actually attack the huntsman's nest. You're definitely within earshot if you start like really making noise.
We can throw some torches.
I make an ominous rumble.
All right. Keep your ruler there, and close enough. It's fire. All right. Now then.
Can I see the huntsman spider?
I don't know. Can you?
I can. Ooh, I can see its nameplate. Can I message it? Oh, hello, spider. There's only one spider. Oh,
No.
two. Ooh, that's tiger
They're
spider.
coming.
Dinner bell has been rung.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, if I die, it's been nice knowing all of you. Burn my body.
Let's go ahead and move that guy to the side then.
Oh, it's a spitting spider.
I hope you can prize some of them without killing the party. That'd be good.
Darn, you're gonna not want to be standing there by the time, like, my turn is gonna happen.
I will kill you if you hit me. I will say that out loud.
Oh, I could, yeah.
That's better than nothing. That it is.
But
All
burning
right.
Darn alive is so fun.
The spiders have come. It is Beak's turn. I have no idea how to do that. Because that's not a token.
We do have a light source right around we are too, so there's that.
Yeah, you'll get a disadvantage for throwing straight through Imsh. Although Imsh is not in melee, so he can duck down without, he's not fighting anything, so he can go ahead and just take a knee and you can chuck over him. Does that hit? No, not quite. That is a miss. And the spiders are up. Oh, this wolf spider should be healed by now. They too have had a long rest. Yeah, nah. They get a long rest just like you guys do. Although they're really not very good at using it, so there's that. Wolf spider on Dern is a miss.
Nope.
Tiger spider on Dern
Oh no.
is a miss.
I will repost the tiger spider.
Okay, go for it.
Darn ain't having the tiger spider shit.
A hit, and you have hacked deep into it, poked out one of its eyes. Jumping spider flings itself at you. But misses, lands over here. Wolf spider. Okay, is provoking attacks of opportunity from Imsterag, Ozzy, Beak, and Jethro.
Ozzy's gonna wait.
All right. Hits for damage. Jethro is a miss. Imsterag, is he going to save his reaction, or is he going...
Oh, nice.
All right.
Be gone.
Means it dies there, falls underneath him. Beaconed, imps together, hack the spider apart on its way in.
As Ozzy's just biding his time. Gonna burn some hands.
Funnel Weaver will go ahead there and can barely attack.
What
Misses.
next? Come on.
Yank
come
it
on.
there. Neither can he, so they'll just start clustering.
It's almost time for them to catch these ants.
Huntsman will move there and ready in action.
Uh-oh.
And 12. Tarantula is moving up.
Ozzy casts Burning Hands. The Huntsman's ready to action to pounce on Ozzy. Fires off.
Dern is up.
I'll keep hacking at the tiger spider. Is it 15 good?
Yes.
Oh,
Tiger
hey, the
spider's
Tarantula's
almost
in
dead.
the 15-foot cone.
Weird Knight is up, but has no clear shot from back here, so he will hold an action and shoot the first spider he gets a good shot at. Jethro's turn.
Jethro, you're gonna toll the dead?
Any chance I could delay after Ozzy? Figure I can mop up.
Yeah, sure. That means it's Ozzy's turn.
Alright, so... Here, Tarantula, up to there, all that area is catching these burn hands.
Alright, so that's 4 spiders. Everyone a different type with a different saving. Fantastic.
Oof.
Alright, Spitting, Funnel Weaver. Actually, there's a deck save, right?
Yeah, it's all a deck save, DC 13. And also the jumping spider right here also has to make that save.
Oh, yes, it does. So Funnel Weaver is incinerated.
Crispy. The Tarantula also has to make this.
Yeah. Wolf Spider. Dead. Who is next? Spitting Spider. Ooh, he's got a really good deck save. Taking half damage, so that's 8. Only mostly dead.
Mostly.
Where's the jumping spider? There's the jumping spider.
Right next to Ozzy. Right at the receiving end of the hands.
Also got a real good one, but a bad roll, which means
Dead.
fried. Tarantula is after S. There we are. I'm so glad I bothered to put these in alphabetical order. This lumbering brute is not as evasive. He does, however, have a giant stack of HP.
17. As Ozzy goes, crispy.
Imstrag is up.
Oh, wait a minute. I get 6 HP per spider dead. 6 temp HP. Let's do this.
I delayed after
How long does that temp HP last?
Until I short rest again. 1, 2, 3. I killed 3 spiders, so 6 per.
So it should be my action since I delayed after Ozzy.
That's right. That's true. All right, you're up then.
Toll the dead on the tarantula. Awesome, too. That's amazing.
Okay, it is now Imstrag's turn.
Meanwhile, Ozzy's temp HP bar grows.
All right. Tiger Spider backs out of the way. Wounded though it is, it remains nimble. Beak's turn. Yeah.
Oh,
All
in
right,
addition
then.
to your reaction?
Spiders are up. The spitting spider will attempt to web up Imsh. That is a hit.
Nasty.
Yeah. All right. Wolf Spider moving in there, and will attack Imshtarag. And miss. Tiger Spider continuing to wail on Dern, and miss. Funnel Weaver also on Dern. That's a hit.
Oh no.
So you get a +1 or not?
This Darkest Dungeon music is low-key causing me stress in this situation.
All right. Dern's 10th HP has been wiped out, and he needs a save. A con save.
Sweet.
You're making it, which means this will be divided by 4. The Darkest Dungeon music was way more appropriate the first time through. First of all, we had a legit occultist in the party. And secondly, this dungeon was a lot more tense when everything in it wasn't already dead.
It's still rather tense. It's got nice mood lighting.
All right, Tarantula is moving up, and it's Dern's turn.
Dern's gonna keep going for the Tiger Spider.
That's a hit. And you have finished it off. With one last screech, it falls to the floor and does that roll over and curl up thing spiders do.
And I will hold the line.
Why do spiders do that? It's a weird thing to do while you're dying.
It's because their legs are hydraulic blood pumps. That's how they move.
Huh. That's really cool. All right, the
Yeah,
Weird
it's like-
Knight
it's
is
like a
still
movie.
waiting for a clear shot, and so Jethro is up.
Jethro, do the thing. Say the line. Toll the dead.
For whom the bell tolls.
Is this on the Tarantula?
Yeah.
And if he saves his second level spells now, because this fight is going much better than the last one.
I figure I'll save it for
Something
the
about the
giant.
order over there.
What's great about Warlock is I don't have to worry about high level or low level spell slots. All my spell slots are max level.
Not quite making the save. Creature
Oof.
takes a hefty chunk of damage from that cold note.
Nearly full damage. That's...
Ozzy?
Well, let's see. Who do I... That spitting spider's a tad annoying. Let's give it a hand with, some Eldritch Blast. Pew!
Does that hit? That does just barely hit.
Motherfucker.
It is blasted apart.
Damage.
Alright, Imsh. Got decent now to splattering this thing. Oh, you should probably manage to kill this wolf spider in one hit. But let's see the damage.
That's
Oh,
a
yes.
dumb ability, by
That's-
the way.
I like it because it gives a reason for the Great Axe to exist at all. For every other great weapon user, you just use the greatsword because that works better with the great weapon feat. So
Yeah.
yeah, orcs though they benefit a lot from the great axe. And yeah, splattered the spider outright. Eek, you're up. For the tarantula finally lumbers into range. Yeah, he can still get down. And he's not in melee, so. Alright. That is a hit for an itsy bitsy little plink. Just gets lodged in the outer armor, and it's mainly just annoying it as it digs in just a little bit every time it moves. Alright, first of all, Funnel Weaver on Dern.
Get
No
some
good.
sweet Funnel Weaver on miss action.
The tarantula finally in
Lumbers into-
range. Here it is, your time to shine. Let's find out who he's attacking. He's attacking Dern. Is he going to multi-attack? He does not get a multi-attack.
I will repost that.
Alright.
A telling blow.
And the riposte dives deep into the tarantula and kills it.
God, the Battle Master Fighter is so fucking cool. As Ozzy shits a brick
Oh
immediately.
my.
Yeah, someone who went right by the eggs while trying to escape. And this one is attacking Imsh. That's probably a hit. Alright, so with one claw, grabs Imsh, shovels it into its mouth, drives its pincers in deep for piercing damage. That's not so bad, but now a save. Alright, so then, this will be divided by 4. 5 poison damage. And it then retreats with
Oh,
each drag in its clutches back to the eggs. Imsh was webbed up, but not to the ground. Let me go ahead and adjust the 10 pitch points, though.
That's a lot of D10s.
Well, if there aren't any more minions, I can blast with one of my level 2s.
There's a funnel weaver, so that's about it.
Imsh.
As Ozzy just like, well, there goes that half orc. Literally died a raving madman. Great axe.
Dern, you are within range of a funnel weaver, but it probably wouldn't hit you if you moved, so.
Well, Anish is an old war buddy of his, so he's
True.
can't see too well. Let's see.
Oh, you could do it.
Yeah, Dern's gonna charge off.
Oh no, don't split the party, no, come back.
Funnel weaver will take a shot at you as you leave and miss.
And get riposted.
If you want, you got a reaction again.
No, I'm saving it for the huntsman. Do I provoke as I approach the huntsman, or?
Yeah, he took a whiff at you and he took a shot at you and missed. I was asking if you were riposte or not.
No, that was the funnel weaver.
Oh, that's
Huntsman.
fine. Oh.
Also misses.
I will repost that one. Is a 19 good?
That's a hit. Huntsman's not hard to hit.
All right, and then I will do my regular action. I will attack. And then I will I'll do my action surge and attack again as I cry out, "Mesh!"
Damn.
Just charge this thing and hack and slash at it, and there are 3 deep gashes in its massive hide.
That is a lot.
Up. Move there, and
Shoot the funnel weaver, damn it.
there's a life in danger.
True.
And honestly, almost anyone could clean up the funnel weaver. Jethro and B could get it just fine. You could probably go toe-to-toe with that thing and come out all right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, funnel weavers are dangerous in swarms, but alone they're not a big deal.
I'm more worried about the huntsman at the moment, but
Arrow lodges in. Jethro, it's your turn.
Alright.
Hey Jethro, you should go take care of the funnel weaver.
Nah, I'm gonna try to use one of my level 2s.
We'll get in range first.
That totally wasn't how it's supposed to.
Oh, right, I killed the thing. I get the...
Health bar. In a Star Wars game I ran, I had an astrography map. So it had all the major planets laid out, you know, on the Star Wars galaxy and stuff.
Yeah,
They had like a red bar for military power, and then a green bar represented population.
yeah.
Your green bar there is reminding me of Coruscant's population bar. Stretched like 7 squares off to the side. Yeah, it had like 1 trillion inhabitants. Everyone else had like 10 billion, so.
Jeez. Well, don't worry, the moment I short rest, these all fucking evaporate, so... Jethro, guiding bolt. Oh!
I meant to. It didn't give me the option to upgrade it to level 2.
I mean, that 12 is
Oh, you
not going to
do that-
hit
you
a
do that
Huntsman's
manually.
AC anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Ozzy?
If you're going to save a life, do it properly. Concentrate, and it's time for Scorching Ray. It's gonna... Just gonna put the spell up on there. For posterity's sake, and then...
Attack rolls. Hit. Hit. And miss.
Sweet.
Total of 15 damage then. Alright, Imstrag is grappled and entangled.
Nothing.
You can try to escape the grapple or the entanglement mostly. That's a strength check.
Oh, that's a dragon. That's a dragon corpse. That's not cool.
Alright. The huntsman would rather you didn't. But
Of
gets no
course it-
say today. Ink, your turn.
Go fight the funnel weaver. Just stay safe, monk. Go fight the funnel weaver. Let the...
I mean, With 4d10 poison damage, though, it may be able to one-shot you.
See, the fun part is it doesn't actually do that much damage to me, and look at my temp HP bar. Oh!
You got it
Alternatively,
skewered.
just-
Actually, you have the karate kick left over. You punch
As
it
he goes
square in the eye.
All right, everyone, you're ready for me to do my burning hands special technique?
Oh. Well, an extra 4 HP then.
And not get mauled by this.
Alright, the funnel weaver is attacking Dern again. That looks like a hit.
Oh no.
So, Constitution save from Dern. Does that save? Yes, the save on this is actually quite low. So, only 13 damage. You're only half dead. You are, however, now grappled. It's your turn.
Oh, can I attack while grappled, or
At disadvantage.
let's see? I guess I want to. Break
You
out
can
of-
roll athletics to get out of a grapple.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yep, no, it's gonna go ahead and hang on to you.
Fine.
I will second win myself as well. My bonus action.
Alright. How much HP does that give you? Like, yeah, D10 plus fighter level, so. Does that hit? Its AC isn't great. That does hit. The guys at the lodge are never going to believe this.
As Ozzy sits there, kind of dejected with his fucking infernal shield crackling around him.
In here somewhere.
When Ned. Yes, impressive. You can fire a bow. Ooh.
Let's clear the area first. Let's not spread out too much. There's still maybe tiger spiders around.
Alright. They clutter to the ground about 20 feet down. Sort of. There's bits and pieces of a skull.
Loot the body.
I am not keeping track of what he had on this person, but CJ, if you remember, you can go
let's
ahead
have a look.
and...
So
clean
this
him out.
is your poor fool.
I had leather armor, 2 daggers, a quarterstaff, a wand of secrets, and a potion of healing.
A wand of secrets.
I think
grab it.
protects like secret doors or something like that.
Ozzy will take your wand of secrets. Do not worry, it is safe with him. What's the potion of healing?
All
Give
right.
it to the fighter.
So,
I have a potion on me, so someone else should grab one.
perhaps the most unnatural trait of these unnatural vermin is
Oh,
that
yeah.
they don't spend money, no matter how much of it they come into.
Oh yeah, I should start harvesting spiders.
If, for example, a spider should find a young brass dragon and kill it
Right,
And they
Ozzy's
decide to
taking that
take
dragon's money.
on top of its corpse, they will not
Yes.
touch a single coin of the horde. Well, I mean,
Foolish
they'll crawl all
spiders.
over it. They'll put webs on it and stuff. But they won't spend it.
Alright,
So, the dragon's horde, then. That much money. And all
that's
the
a lot.
It is indeed.
Oh my.
Time to destroy the local economy.
Yeah, the dragon bones are left. Everything else is rotted away. There's no scale. But if you can find any use for dragon bone,
Selling on the market to dumb idiots. Sweet. So who's grabbing that for providing labor?
I've been keeping.
although the huntsman, yes, he does not particularly mind if you harvest the dragon's horde or its parts or anything, because they very much believe in using the entire buffalo when nature gives it to you.
We are looting the horde, but it's going into somewhat. Whose inventory is it going into? Thorns.
How many spider corpses can be looted for potion pits? Not the tarantula. The tarantula doesn't actually have that, I don't believe. Doesn't it, actually? No, tarantulas are venomous. What am I saying?
I see we kind of split up the treasure. I'm just recording it so we can divide it up later.
Yeah.
Like the 6 gold you got off the vampire, and then the several hundred you got from this dragon. This is like half the treasure that's on this whole Ramshorn thing. So good job there. It's the hardest dungeon too, by my estimation at least. It's definitely
Oh?
the biggest one.
Oh hey, and after this session, when we go home, we level up, right?
No, you gotta clear out 2 for that, and you broke off the Order of the Bear before finishing them off. All
Well,
right.
I think we should go back to Ramshorn first and claim our reward from.
So
Goldwood.
4 from the tarantula. And what do we got here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. No, hang on. Plus the huntsman, 26 chances for venom harvesting.
Ooh.
Should I roll that like with the XD20 thing?
Yeah, just roll 26 d20 and figure out what number. The DC is 15, so then whatever number your hunting for.
Let's see if I got the syntax right. Hey. No. There's a dice roller button.
Like, just roll 20, 60, 20 and look for anything that's 10 or higher. And yeah, I think there is a way to automate it, but figuring that out would probably take longer than just manually counting anyway. Like, there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
And
10,
remember, he adds
11,
5.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 of those were successful.
Including the ones where he got +5 from his medicine?
Yeah. Because it's a
Oh,
DC
nice.
15, and all the ones that were 10 or higher I counted. So
Alright, so that's 5 anti-venoms?
it's 16 antivenoms.
16, okay.
Anti-venoms for days.
That's 4 of them for each of us.
As Ozzy just chuckles, I don't need them.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Weird Knight has a half dozen torches that he sets about torching all the eggs with.
Ozzy finishes collecting the treasures and realizes that Eldritch Blast does not burn things well and stands back.
Nah, it's not a foe, so the Weird Knight didn't slay it, so he's not going to collect it as a trophy. This, in fact, was the guardian of the region. A young copper dragon kept it safe from the growing danger for a long time. Fighters overwhelmed him. Then everything went to shit.
Then its skull should be taken and buried properly, blah, blah. Ozzy falls asleep.
The Order of the Lion might have something to say about that, but the Order of the Weird doesn't care. Corpses get recycled. It's the way of nature.
Oh, we should set up a proper grave or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of in a catacomb. If we just leave it here, then eventually the catacombs will expand to surround it. Just give it a couple centuries.
Oh, I got some incense. Maybe I can light it and do a ceremony or something.
That makes sense. You're a cleric and all.
I do that then.
Cleric, this scene is so sad. Do last rites.
So yeah, Jethro is doing the last rites over this dragon while Ozzy is shoving the gold into a giant sack. The whole thing bathed orange in the flickering light of the growing fire as it consumes all the egg nests scattered around here. Smoke pouring up to the top of the cavern. It's quite a sight. And yeah, you really should stick around for too much longer.
Alright, so do we finish up packing up all the loot?
Yeah. It's like 50 coins to a pound. So I think you guys can carry that all, because it's like... You may have to leave some of the silver, actually. There's a lot of silver here.
Oh, we can just do a second trip or something.
Alternatively, we could leave the copper.
Well, we're going straight to Ramshorn, right? So we're not going to be...
There's 177 pounds, rounding up, of loot to haul out. Bitch.
Alright, so Ozzy off.
No. Not at 15 times encumbrance, which is the only one in normal rolls, so... That's the point where you're just... totally flattened. At 15 times strength, you are maximally encumbered and you can't move anymore. There's an optional rule that has other breakpoints at 5 times and 10 times, but I don't use that because everything is ridiculously heavy. That's most of it.
I can carry like 60 pounds of that.
You only need 30 pounds apiece if you split it all evenly between you. And the weird knight will probably just take someone in his pack if you need to. So
I'll take 30 pounds.
yeah, it looks like you've definitely got enough room between you then.
Okay,
This
so
is good.
fat loot 30. Well, Ozzy's carrying 30 because he is doing his part.
The weird knight will carry 30 for you. Imsterag can carry 30, probably more than that actually. So yeah, I think you're good.
All right, so Ozzy, who has been mapping out this entire dungeon, leads everyone out.
What about all these tunnels
Hang
to
on,
the
hold
north where I am?
Imsterag still, so I can. Well, they probably got spiders in them.
Yeah. I don't want to look at them alone. Because, like die or something.
Well, didn't we
I
set
mean,
it on
you have-
fire? I don't want to really.
Yeah,
Oh.
you set a fire in the deepest part, so at the very least you've got a bunch of smoke coming out.
Okay.
The fire rises. Do we have to move our tokens manually, or can we just jump to the next screen or whatever?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take you back out to the wilderness.
Can we go straight to Ramshorn, or do we want to stop?
Or we can, like, dig a hole outside the city and hide it.
Copy paste your tokens real quick.
Well, we also have Goldblum's reward. I think he's going to give us 250. Yeah, and he's going to give us 250 each. You said, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all store credit. Remember.
I mean, that didn't work. There we go.
Ooh,
There's
what's
a
a
bit of an
row of
anti-
useful items doing 5e?
All kinds of weird stuff.
I hope it's useful. The robe of useful items.
Ah, finally.
All right. Speaking of meeting this guy's order, now that you have finally finished a quest, we can talk about this over here. So, I'm going to use the old one. Okay. So you can see that there's the 5 major factions of the entire eastern frontier. These continue to be relevant after the Ramsholm arc, which we may or may not end up actually playing. We'll see when we get there. But for now, you can see that the Order of the Weird there is... You guys are with me, right? Yeah, you guys are with me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the Order of the Weird has the little blue point. So basically, the way this works is that there are ways of getting these factions to like you more and less, and each point has different requirements, right? So the first one, you finish a quest, or in some other way, you get their attention in a good way. So the Order of the Weird wanted that nest destroyed. The Vlatla clan wanted you to secure it for them so that they could do nefarious experiments with it. And you helped out the Order of the Weird, and you actually straight up murdered the Vlatla clan's representative. So, you're definitely not getting a point with them.
We totally did that, so...
Yeah, she got driven out by spiders and died in the sun. Whatever. We didn't even see her. No idea what happened to her. What are you talking about? But yeah, so since you helped out the Order of the Weird, you have that first point. If you help them out in a similar way in the future, like they'll express gratitude and all, but that's not worth a second point. For a second point, there is a different thing, which should actually come up pretty soon.
Does the Order of the
But,
Blue Lion like us more?
and then these lines determine the way that they feel about each other. So the yellow is neutral, they're indifferent. Green means that they are generally friendly, like they will actively cooperate with each other. And orange actually means they will have nothing to do with each other. They will like not even allow each other into territory that they control. Blue is a military alliance, which means that they are actively working with one another to like achieve one another's goals, like a full-on alliance. And none of them are red yet, but a red line would indicate open war.
What the hell is the Lunatic Court?
As far as anyone can tell, they're your friends. Like, funny you should show up with a character who wears a mask all.
Well, to be fair, they were clowns.
Oh, they're juggalos.
I wish they were juggalos.
That's a lot of major characters with X's through their names.
Oh yeah, there's a family tree over here. You missed the big intro, but these red lines here represent an illegitimate son. But as you can see, that fellow was a duke, and that fellow was a regular guy. Marrying a merchant seemed like a good idea when she was third in line for the throne. Then there was a war. Everyone died. Now she is the queen, and you've got Galeas, the half-common prince. I would call him the half-blood prince, but
Harry Potter already
that
ruined
one's
that.
taken. And then the bastard Prince Darius, who is currently leading the Order of the Lion. His whole thing is that he's out here in the eastern frontier, everywhere east of the river pretty much, hoping to establish a sphere of influence, a base of power that he can use against his brother, because they both know a succession crisis is coming. As soon as the queen's dead, there's going to be a war.
Sudden from the bottom right. Anyways.
And kapow! You have successfully neutralized a threat.
Good stuff.
But yes. So, since you have that first favor point from the Order of the Weird, at some point, next time they have a social event of some kind, they will send you an invitation where you can rub shoulders with their leadership, and that will get you a second point, which will then lead to a third, and so on and so forth. And at some point, you'll be best friends with them, and you can go to them, whenever you need an army, and they'll totally back you up. But yeah. Yeah, nah, the Order of the Bear, like on the bright side, the Order of the Bear is already opposed by two of them. The Lunatic Court and the Order of the Lion are both after their heads already.
I have
The
their
bad
fort
news,
marked
though,
on my
is that
map.
there's no way you'll get any of the other three to attack the Order of the Bear in a reasonable amount of time.
I think a nap is in order.
Do we really need a week's worth of rest? Maybe a day or two, or
I mean, it's all short rests. It's all
A long
short
rest.
and long rest.
I mean, I'm good.
I've got one spell left. Just saying.
I want to finish off the bear, the bear clan.
I mean, I'm willing to chance it. I mean, as long as we keep doing short rests, we can survive. But, yeah.
Yeah. I could use some upgrades.
There are tons of air corpses lying around. Let me take care of them.
Oh, right. I have their base marked on my map, so that's fun. Oh, look. There's a funnel weaver over there.
You know what? Let me drag you over here just to... Just look at that. That's from when they attacked the town.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. That's a lot.
Yeah, you can see several guys in blue lying around. Milo Hilltopple did not make...
Damn. Hey, look, there I am, outside the town. Oh, right.
You guys should be down here. That's, I tried. You're in the center of town, so...
Oh, yes. I guess my 10th HP is now a visible overshield around my character.
I mean, it's about to go away, because you're getting a short rest.
Yeah. Oh, he sits down for like a second, just gone. Oh. There we go. It's gone. Oh, right. You might want to take a look at my trait. I'm weird. I'm supposed to have a weird accent and stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't have anywhere else to be immediately. So.
Who wants to go drinking?
How many are we dividing it by?
Sounds right.
I mean, the weird knight got his trophy.
By the way, just hit the jackpot. Because, like, his normal charge is, like, what, 25 gold or something? And, yeah, he's got, like, 400 now, so, yeah.
As he just gets gold catapulted at his face.
He's gonna be like one of those people who wins the Powerball and ruins his life.
155 copper each. Oh, let me get my sheet up. I'm writing this down.
And then you can sell the gems with Goldblum. Which, depending on how that turns out.
Oh, no Electrum? I feel sad.
I hate Electrum. It doesn't convert into 10s easily like the others do.
Electrum is funny. Alright. Oh, that's 17 platinum. Oh, that's some good stuff. Wait, what did my...
got
Oh
over
shoot! The
500
points
gold.
at encumbrance.
That is almost half a year's pay for him. And, like, half a year of continuous employment, too. No kidding.
My sheet's being weird. I think it's trying to do item. It's trying to do encumbrance for the coins.
Well, if Imesh is grateful, he can buy the drinks the night.
So Imsh is immediately heading to the tavern.
We should
And,
go pick up our reward from the dude.
Yeah. Well, Goldblum's at 250 each, right?
Yeah, 250 in-store credit, or you can sit on it until the caravans get moving again and he can pay you.
I will also take credit.
I will take in-store credit, and what can I get with 250 in-store gold credit?
Well, you can clean them out for healing potions for starters.
Ah,
Yes. Wait, hang on. Not quite. There's one thing that needs to be updated.
I bought the immovable rod earlier,
Yes.
and the
I
one
have
protection,
not.
or the one of secrets is gone as well.
Ozzy has the wand of
There.
secrets. Do not worry.
All right. So yeah, there are a couple of things that are gone because they've already been purchased.
Let's see. I need to check the robe of useful items. That's right.
Yeah, what does some of these things do? Like, what does the cloak of the manta ray do?
Cloak of the Manta Ray. Helps out with underwater. I know that. Details.
Oh, it's one of those disposable magic items. God, I hate these. At least it's cheap. No, I was talking about the robe of useful items. I forgot it was a throwaway item. Ozzy, however, will clean him out of that bag of holding to put all of his loot in.
All right, that's going to cost you 250 actual gold on top of your credit.
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
And do you want that for yourself,
Goldblum
or do we
dumps out all the spare inventory from it, and he'll hand it over. Normally, it's not for sale, but he needed something to sweeten the pot for all these spiders and goblins he needs taken care of. So he'll probably be able to find another one sooner or later.
They're very common where I come from, but I was not so fortunate to have one. Bag of holding. And now we can ignore
does not have mundane armor, but Ront does. You could go talk to him.
What's
Yeah,
a
I need
drift
to-
globe?
Huh?
Drift
Oh,
globe.
a drift globe. It can be lit up or darkened at will, and it can move around on its own power. And if you leave it in the air, it'll stay there forever. He uses it to light up his shop at night.
Oh, cool.
Saves him
What
on
is-
engine oil. Which is why it's priced so much, incidentally, because it is personally useful to him. It's probably not actually that valuable to you guys, but it'll take a lot of money to convince you to part with it. So,
I think Dern's gonna buy the cloak of the Manta Ray, and he'll also take the helm. He'll get both.
so the Helm of Comprehending Languages, or
Yeah, sorry, the helm of comprehend and the cloak of the Manta Ray.
Ozzy is going to.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, Ozzy's gonna fucking. Oh, let's see. Me? Oh.
5.
I'm gonna give him 15 platinum pieces for the Mariner's studded leather.
All right.
Will he convert silver and gold for us?
That require him to have money.
Yeah, he can convert platinum and gold for sure because you're giving him a whole bunch of it. He cannot convert into silver because you haven't given him any and he doesn't have any. He does still have a bunch of copper lying around. He has several hundred copper, which comes out to a couple of gold pieces worth.
I'll convert my silver to gold.
Yeah. All right. He'll exchange that with you using some of the gold you all just gave him.
Shit. I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, he's got about 350 gold in the bank right now, so he can convert that much for silver. Silver's easier to spend anyway.
So who wants a set of leather armor, or who can I sell that to?
Goldblum doesn't buy mundane armor, but Ront will. Ront does not have mithril. The only mithril here is the mithril half plate that Goldblum's got.
Can Goldblum
Yeah, a
procure
little out of my
mithril
price
items?
range, I think.
He could, but it would be very expensive. He has some contacts west. They supply him with ingredients for some of the rarer potions, particularly the potion of Hill Giant Strength. He has some of those in stock, but he actually won't be able to replace them if you buy him until the roads are clear. He could.
As far as I know, I just have what we got just now on the quest, right?
And whatever your background gives you, which is like 20 gold. But yeah.
Well, mithril half plate's 1,250 gold. So, yeah.
As Ozzy tries on his new studded leather armor.
If you want the mithril, I could loan you some money potentially.
No, I'm just gonna swap out to a half plate. My armor came with my background, but technically too low of a strength to actually be using it. I noticed that, so I'm gonna swap down to medium armor as my.
How much do I get for the leather bronze?
No B, just Ront.
No, just bronze. Okay.
It's a little over here.
Haha.
So. By default, Ront will buy that off of you at half its buying price. He's probably just going to turn it into raw materials. You can try to haggle with him if you want, though.
It's just leather armor. Just, what's half its price? Why does it weigh 13 pounds? What?
The armor weight is just whack, for sure.
Yeah, all over the place. Everything weighs like an extra 10 pounds.
At least. The chainmail's 55 pounds.
Actually,
It's
chainmail
supposed to
is
double what would be reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, it's heavy, but that's still much heavier than I would expect even a hauberk.
I am not seeing a price listed for leather armor. Fuck you, Roll20.
Hang on. You can roll Arcana to figure out the details. Yeah. But let me just, I'm looking up the, okay, so leather is 10 gold, which means Ront will give you 5 gold straight away. Technically 50 silver, because that's what townsfolk trade in, but same deal. And you may be able to haggle him up, although if you agitate him with the haggling, he may also demand more. If you really fuck it up.
No. I was like, no. It's just leather. It's nothing important.
All right, 5 gold then. Now then, let me look up the patches that Goldblum has and what they do. Here we are. So there are
So, gonna ask, where do I get my gold converted? Sorry, my silver converted up.
Goldblum, if he's, as much as he can. He's got what? Right, so he's got about 200 gold left.
Oh, I'll just use up 100 of his gold. 100 of his gold for it. It's Let me think about this. 1,000 silver is 100 gold, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, here's 1,000 silver. Can I have 100 gold?
Sure. Silver spends easier anyway. He's totally happy to turn your gold into silver, or turn your silver into gold, for as long as he's got gold to give you. All right. So the robe has 2 dagger patches, 2 bullseye lantern patches, 2 steel mirror patches, 2 iron door. In fact, let's just go ahead and bam. Bam. There, in chat.
Ooh, a portable ram patch. Portable rams are fun.
The lightning bolt scroll is the real headliner there. There are also a couple of places where patches have clearly been torn off because, any of the patches that just directly turned into gold, Goldblum used for himself as soon as he got his hands on it. But the lightning bolt scroll is, as well as the iron door, the portable ram, there's a couple of nifty things here that he never had any particular use for, and which you can use for yourself.
Oh, wait.
Alrighty, so Oz is hitting up the tavern now. Nope.
Nope, not that I recall. Certainly none of the NPCs did. Ron can do that for you.
So
We have it ready for
we
you
got
by
loot from all the
next
dead
week.
characters.
Cost-wise,
We got like 5 copper, I think.
he can sculpt it into a helm for you for 100 gold. And it'll be ready next week. And oh yes, you did actually get loot from all the dead bear dudes. It wasn't a whole lot because they only have, however many coppers and silvers apiece. I think it came out to a couple of hundred silver altogether, but
I like to believe the Yuan-Ti use Electrum.
Yeah, I wanted to get the half plate. It's 750 gold, so I don't think that's happening.
I'm willing to give you some money for the armor.
sure. There is a whole thing for that. Let me pull it up.
Why does... All right, sweet. So if y'all need Ozzy, he's in the tavern getting drunk.
All right. The gems are worth 50 gold up front. You can try and haggle them down if you like, or haggle them up rather.
50 gold in total for all the gems?
No, for each. And he's only got 150 gold on hand, so he can buy 3 of those in gold, but the other will have to be purchased with a mountain of the silver you've given him.
I mean, I figure we just hold on to the gems as a group, unless people want to carry them instead.
Theoretically, would it be possible to negotiate some sort of agreement between Bront and Goldblum in order?
They're on pretty good terms, so certainly neither of them would be opposed to it.
Should I roll persuasion, or
I mean, it depends what the agreement you're looking for is.
basically store credit from one to the other once to be compensated once the caravan comes in, I guess, maybe.
Goldblum has enough money now that if you want him to just give you 250 gold, he can. Well, 150 gold and like 2,000 copper or 2,000 silver, but yeah, Ront will take the gems at basically at the value that Goldblum assesses them at, which is 50 gold apiece. And Goldblum is also willing to turn your store credit into actual money now that he has some. However, Ront is not going to accept store credit at Goldblum's because he honestly just does not benefit that much from caravans. He mainly makes tools and fasteners for the people around town.
How much do you need for the armor you want?
Currently, I have. I have 705 gold pieces, and I need 750.
I can just give you the difference. That's like 50 gold.
Yeah. That's assuming I sell my current armor to put towards it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just give you 50 gold.
Oh, okay. Kitties, leave my cables alone. Alright, so I guess I get the $50 gift / loan. Buy some armor.
Alright, Ront does not have armor, but he can have that ready for you next week as well.
Alright, so I guess that's resolved, so whatever's next.
So Ozzy is in the tavern,
And
when
a
a
dude
lion
on a
knight,
horse approaches.
I mean, he dismounts at the
Okay.
door, but I can't swap his token out there. Yeah, well, the horse goes and sets Bruin up for a joke. The knight,
Whiskey for my men and beer for the horses.
yeah, the lion knight here, walks in, says he is looking for Luther Helder. who is quickly identified as that fellow there.
Sitting at Ozzy's table.
Yes. Says, Mr. Helder, it is the accusation of the authorities of Karis that you have slaughtered an innocent man so as to pilfer from his caravan. By the authority of the Order of the Lion, I demand you return with me to stand trial before the proper authorities.
Wait, who is he talking to?
Luther Helder.
On whose witness?
Yeah, on whose witness?
That is for the magistrates to determine. He has been given orders to fetch him for trial, and fetch him he shall.
And you have deed to rule this land?
There's one of you, and I would have suggested bringing more knights personally.
I mean, the question here is how many people here are going to risk their lives for Luther Helder?
Who even is this guy?
Yeah. No, he's just one of the people in blue outlines, and so...
Yeah, he's just a hireling. He is, in fact, one of the hirelings who started running as soon as his health fell low. So it's not like he's even one of the good ones. If you particularly want to start a fight with the Order of the Lion over it, you can. But
no
one else here sees
Luther.
this as...
Well, Luther, you gonna pay your tab? Because it's apparently coming calling.
Well, I look at the lion knight,
Well,
and I'm like, why aren't you arresting the Order of the Bear? What about those people?
Wait a minute. Are any of you in here with me?
Not currently, although, nothing's stopping them from coming here. The tavern is the obvious place to go after you finish the rest of your business.
Yeah, I would go to the tavern after buying my loot. If it happens before that.
You would, but so far you haven't. Like, if you want to walk in on this, you can, but you do have to actually move.
Luther, any last words? No, any grand, rousing speech, anything for the audience?
His grand, rousing speech is, catch me if you can, house cat. And he snaps a smoke stick. The room fills with fog. And he shall make a stealth check.
Oh, that's a good stealth check.
Well, the Lion Knight isn't catching him. And
let's see if Ozzy sees him. Let's see. So, perception. What do we got?
Not quite. Now, Imsterag and Fodeldumian just don't care, but let's see what, nor does Lyndall Thorngage for that matter. But let's see what Trim Tosscobble has to say about it.
Apparently, Dern doesn't have much to say about it.
Yeah, that was never actually going to work. Even in our natural 20, that's just doesn't have perception trained or any wisdom or anything. So,
cool. All right,
like
so
Luther is able
Ozzy,
to slide across the table, past Fodeldumian, who doesn't care to stop him, even though he had to go through his square.
Ozzy casts Burning Hands.
You do not know where he is. Well, he'll be out of the cloud by then.
Oh well.
Nah, yeah, you can if you want, but it looks like you'll probably catch Fodel in the blast.
I hope Fodel has a good fucking reflex save. That was also not a very stealthy exit, so...
Yeah, he's relying on the smoke cloud to cover his escape. That's the only reason he even got to make the roll, really.
All right.
Otherwise,
So
there's a bunch of people staring right at him, so without some kind of supernatural assistance.
DC 13 reflex save.
Whoa, you're casting it inside the bar?
Yeah.
There's Fodel. Fodel is taking half damage. And Luther.
I hope Luther just nat ones. It just gets disintegrated.
Luther's also
Ooh.
taking half damage. 7 points of damage all around.
He's now on fire outside and screaming. I found him.
The knight will give chase. And Fodel is going to stab you in the face.
I see the photo. Hold up. Here's 2 platinum.
Fodel, who has his warhammer half drawn, so technically smashing you in the face, but yeah. Sets it back down.
Ozzy just slams 2 platinum on the table, just and Ozzy goes, "The next drink is on me."
No kidding. The next, 40 drinks are on you.
Huzzah, bring the beer.
So, Luther...
Run out, followed by
out and attempt to climb up the roof and then disappear into the next alley over. We'll see if it works out for him.
Also, you see him run out, get blasted in the back by fire.
So yeah, he jumps up, grabs the edge of the roof, but then the knight grabs him by the ankles, tosses him down, and has him at sword point. Nothing to concern yourself with. This man stands accused of assassinating someone for his gold. And by his flight before the reach of justice, I surmise he is likely guilty. But the magistrate shall determine that one way or another when I return him to Karis.
As Ozzy just walks outside.
Thank you for your assistance, citizen. Or
You're welcome.
Visitor to our fair land, as the case may be.
Yes.
Incursions? Explain. I saw the bodies on the way in, but I didn't know they belonged to the Order of the Bear. Sieging.
Ozzy pulls out his
Our
map.
understanding is that they were posted here to defend the land. They were subsequently destroyed.
Hey, Lion Knight. I can make a copy of my map. I have the location of their stronghold.
I shall report this to Prince Darius. If
As
the Order
Ozzy
of the Bear
goes
have
in-
turned against the Order of the Queen, or the Queen's Law, rather.
Ozzy makes a copy of his map. Actually, I should probably roll cartography, shouldn't I, to make a copy?
Yep. Should be fine, though. Their services are appreciated.
Ozzy makes a copy of
I
his map.
must regrettably report that we are stretched quite thin, but I shall bring the matter to Prince Darius' attention, and we will spare what forces we can.
Alright, so Ozzy has successfully made a copy of his map, and he hands it to the Lion Knight, and he has clearly marked the different locations that are of importance.
Alright, so that's mainly just the Order of the Bear and the Spider Cave at this point. I
Yeah.
don't think you found anywhere else particularly important. but
No. You owe me one. No, Ozzy just says that to the knight.
all right. So
As
departs with Luther in tow.
as
and
Luther
probably
teleports
won't be
into
seeing him
jail. Man, that Luther guy was an asshole. Ozzy says he comes back into the tavern, sits down at a partly burned table.
Bruin is not pleased with the course of events, but he's not going to argue with the guy who shoots fire from his fingertips either.
Just casually.
All right. Anyone have anything else left to do?
Nope.
Then the question is, where to next? Going to return to the wild and try and sort out the Order of the Bear, hunt down the goblins, give the Vlapla clan.
Order of the Bear next, but I think this is a good stopping point.
I mean, we're like 50 minutes away from the usual end time, but if you guys want to, then sure.
It's a little late where I am.
I'm pretty tired.
All right, we can go ahead and wrap up here, and next time we shall attack the Order of the Bear. It sounds like, for the third time.
For the third and final time, we attack the Order of the Bear.
All right. We can go ahead and kill the recording then.